Hello, modelers. I'd like to talk about a train set I received for Christmas. My wife bought me this. It's very nice. It was nice of her to get it. Um, it does come with some nice little cars. It's made by Bachmann, Thoroughbred, Norfolk Southern. It's nice looking, nicely detailed. I haven't opened this particular one, but I saw an open one at the store, so I know what's in it. So, but one thing I wanted to talk about, the main thing, was the track. It comes with this Bachmann E-Z Track, and that's this stuff here. It snaps together. Well, to me, I'm used to just using track and cork or foam road bed. I normally would just say, okay, I'm going to use the train only, but I do want to use everything. So what I did was I went out and bought some scrap stuff at a swap meet, recently actually. It wasn't really a swap meet, it was a flea market. And I grabbed some of these. I got about 6-8 pieces of the straight and a couple round and a switch for about $5. So, which I thought was pretty good. That way I could make something better than this oval that it comes with. Anyways, as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, how can I make this stuff look better? I mean, I wish it was at least gray. So I decided, I took 2 pieces and sacrificed them, and I actually took the track. I snapped it out of there. It does come out. I guess there's other kinds that it comes out of here easier. I know Kato makes it, and so does Atlas. I don't have any of that, but I was seeing online that it does snap out easier. This stuff is really in there pretty good. It's got pins going down in here, but they say it does come out if you want to paint the road bed. So I took a screwdriver. I forced a piece out, and I thought, well, let me see what this looks like if I just paint it gray. I did primer it. I got some pictures I'm going to put on at the end of this with this gray from Walmart. And it still looked pretty boring to me. So what I did is I had this stuff for painting, scenery and stuff like that from Testors. I got about 4 or 5 cans of this that I've had kind of over the years. And this stuff goes a long ways. You don't need much to get this effect of what you see on the can, this speckly effect. So what I ended up doing was I painted one of these gray using that primer, took the track off, excuse me, and I painted the track brown. I used, because this is just all I had at the time. This is the same brown I used for making my trees, but it was kind of a rusty brown, reddish brown. So I thought I'll just paint the track that way because I want to use all this stuff and not waste money. And I'm not going to make a big fancy layout out of this thing at this time. It's going to be more of something that I make it, and it's going to sit out maybe on a coffee table in our family room for our guests to watch. It'll be pretty small, but our family room table is quite large, so I can take this thing out, and I'm going to put it on a 2-inch foam board. I will come up with some landscaping. I don't know what yet I'm going to do. It'll probably be something pretty similar to what I've already done, except it won't be a desert. It'll be more trees and grass and water. But I just couldn't, the thought of using that track like that, molded in that color, and it didn't look authentic. So that's why I went ahead, and I'm going to show you what it came out to look like. Here's what I did after I painted it. I think this came out really nice looking. And this did not take much work to do this at all. You can kind of see it up close what it looks like. I think it's going to look really nice. If you look at it from an angle, it's kind of low profile. It tucks in really nice. And I think it's going to look nice for this particular type of layout. So I was afraid to use it. I was actually going to throw the stuff away and start out with some fresh stuff. But after I tried this, I thought it looked good. I thought it looked good once I sprayed the rock on it. When I first painted it gray, I was not too happy. I thought, well, that just looks, it has a little tiny bit of texture on the factory molding molded plastic here. You can kind of see it here in the picture. Maybe a lot of you have already seen that before. This is my first experience with any of this stuff, so. But I think it came out looking pretty good. So I'm going to probably over the next month or two build a little small tiny layout to put this train set on there. And I also see they have an N scale one, which I actually would like to get myself, but that looks like it's got a gray track. I'm not sure. I've never had any N scale of anything, so I might have to try that one day because it looks pretty neat. But yeah, this came out looking really good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I don't know if you can see that really clear. It's nice and textured. All the way, I did it all the way in between the ties and everything. When you take the stuff out, you just paint the whole thing, and you do not need much paint. You just literally, one swath of it it will completely do the job. Don't cake it because it'll fill in the gaps for where all the ties sit into. And then what I did when I was done is I poked it back down into these holes right here. And that's where and then put a little glue on it. And I did glue this section together just for this demonstration. But it came out really nice. I'm pretty happy with this, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if any of you have ever used this stuff. I've seen guys use it on big layouts before, and they must do something like this. Or the Kato actually comes looking like this already. But again, I've never seen it in person. I just see videos of it. So, but this came out, in my opinion, really good. I'm very happy with it. And I am going to use it on this layout, I think, when I build this thing. So I just wanted to talk about that and give my thoughts, my opinion on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if any of you guys use that stuff ever, or if there's other brands that work good, because it sure seems like it's a time saver if it does work good. The only thing I will say that I don't like is on these ties. I wish the plastic came up just a little tiny bit higher inside. On the insides. The outside's fine, but the insides I wish it came up a little higher. So, but that's all I got. I just thought I'd mention it and let me know what you think. Thanks.